Turning Point USA, which is currently being led by Charlie Kirk's widow, announced that they are going to host their own halftime show. They're calling it the All-American Halftime Show, celebrating faith, family, and freedom. Apparently, this is just an idea because they're asking you to complete a form and you can give your feedback on what type of music you want to see. I went to the website and this is the form. What music genres would you like to see featured? Select all that apply. Anything in English, Americana, classic rock, country, hip hop, pop, worship. In the world of AI, I honestly thought that this was fake, but I'm like, what? Is this real? Come on now. The first option is anything in English. People are so mad because Bad Bunny was selected to perform at the halftime show, claiming that he's not American. Did we all forget that Puerto Rico is literally a part of the United States of America? Make it all make sense. Turning Point USA, I really want to see how y'all going to pull this off. Like, are y'all going to live stream it? Where is this going to air? And I'm curious to know what artists are going to agree to perform.
AOC just came out and said that Republicans, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, aren't upset because Bad Bunny speaks Spanish. They're upset because they can barely speak English. They're illiterate. And now you're adding another thing that they have to learn.
The whole Bad Bunny situation, Marjorie Taylor Greene, like super upset because he said, you know, y'all have 4 months to learn Spanish. And I want to let you know, I've worked on a committee with this woman. I've seen her try to read. They're not mad because he's speaking Spanish. They're mad, and she's mad because she can barely speak English. And the idea of introducing any more words is too much to bear. She may have just learned acetaminophen this week. It's too, they fry.
I have been saying for a while, we're in a severe literacy crisis. Only 56% of American adults read at a 6th grade or lower reading level. And now we have a woman of Congress confirming that another woman of Congress is illiterate and that most of them probably can't read the way we need them to read or lack critical thinking and comprehension, which is why things like MAGA exist. America.
The United States needs therapy as a whole. We all need to go to therapy. Every single one of us has to be made mandatory check-in therapists, because why in the hell, what's so wrong with Bad Bunny wasn't Shakira she was shaking her tail. She looked gorgeous. I don't think she spoke a lick of English during her performance. What is the problem? Why are we trying to stir the pot, and why are we going for it? And why are they creating another halftime show? Like, what is the How old are we? No one's gonna call this. What's happening? Now it's starting to get weird. Maybe not now, because then the aliens. I mean, but whoa. I mean, we always knew it was there, but what's this force, big bad force, coming against everybody to make our version of this? And because it's not, I thought it was United We Stand. I literally could have sworn it was like this country was built off of the back of like immigrants, and like there's tons of different people who are here. There's like no American like blueprint for what America looks like and what America does, because we let everybody in. Where did we lose that? It's so confusing. I don't know. Good for Bad Bunny though. Congratulations. What happened to that part? Poor guy. Jeez, this is very ugly. We need therapy. God's gonna like stop playing with us and swipe us all out of here if we don't get along. This is so horrible.
Turning Point USA, that is now under the leadership of Charlie Kirk's wife or widow, they just announced that they are going to be hosting an all-American halftime show. You already know how we got here, right? You already know why they are doing this. They have been so vocal about how mad they are with the fact that Bad Bunny is headlining the actual Super Bowl halftime show. A Puerto Rican American artist who is literally a United States citizen is apparently too foreign for those people. So in their own world, they created their own Super Bowl halftime safe space. They have a buzzword under the flyer saying faith, family, and freedom. You know, they are calling in their conservative Christian ones to come in and watch this particular one during the actual halftime show. These people just can't hide the fact that they hate people who do not subscribe to their ideologies, who do not support their party, who are not on their own side of the political discourse. Let's get into what the people are saying, and then we will come back and talk about it.
This is nothing more than a Triple K rally. This is nothing more than a MAGA rally. This is nothing more than a Trump rally. This is a get-together with a bunch of anti-black, anti-Hispanic, anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ folk that wants to host their own little halftime show with a bunch of C-list celebrities that no one cared for. Discounted. Clearance. On sale. That's it, that's all. And mind you, they're only doing this because the guy who's headlining the Super Bowl is not a white man. That's the only reason. Because if it was freaking Jelly Roll or Kid Rock that performed at the Super Bowl, you think Turning Point USA would be hosting their own halftime show? This is clear-cut racism. Clear as day.
You mean to tell me that Turning Point USA is now creating their own Super Bowl halftime show to protest Bad Bunny? Like, the racism is racist. Yeah. Because it's a halftime show. It's what? 15, 20, 30 minutes max? Y'all can't watch the man halftime show? Y'all can't go get y'all little chippy on y'all dip? Y'all can't go get y'all little buffalo wing? Y'all can't, banter amongst yourselves? Y'all had to create a whole protest? And I'm confused. Y'all supposed to be about politics and political things, but y'all getting into entertainment and NFL? I don't understand it, but I guess NFL is now politics. Whoo, wicked.
Turning Point USA is so mad that Bad Bunny is doing the halftime show that they're doing their own at the same time. Yes, they have decided that they're going to have their own halftime show for white Christian nationalists, for conservatives, and for MAGA to watch during the halftime show at the Super Bowl so they don't have to watch Bad Bunny. Baby, they copying In Living Color. In 1992, In Living Color did the same exact thing. If you recall, the Super Bowl at that time did not have real halftime performances. They had bands and shit. And In Living Color said, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to take that opportunity and debut during that time. And they overshadowed the Super Bowl halftime show, and people did not come back to watch the full game. And then that next year, they had Michael Jackson perform, and they reclaimed their time. Y'all can't do nothing without our ideas. But y'all are forgetting one thing. Bad Bunny is international. So even if MAGA does not watch, everyone around the fucking world will be watching. And just to let you know, Bad Bunny is more American than Melania Trump. Eat that.
The funniest part about this all-American halftime show that Turning Point and Charlie Kirk's wife are putting on is that Bad Bunny is all-American. Puerto Rico is an American territory. America did all that work to go over there and colonize it from its indigenous people, all for y'all to act like people who speak Spanish are not American. And then what blows my mind is that they're asking people what genre of music they would like to hear. And anything in English is an option. A literal U.S. citizen is performing at the halftime show, and they're upset and saying that it's not American. Jesus Christ. Like, y'all don't got something better y'all supposed to be doing? Something more important? Like anything at all. They gonna be over there watching Roseanne and Kid Rock perform. And I'm telling you right now, none of them better ever make their way to a non-English speaking country. Okay? Because if they do, I'm calling the federales.
So MAGA decided that they're having their own version of the Super Bowl halftime show. It will be the most unseasoned halftime show ever known to man, I promise you. Turning Point USA, which is a nonprofit for Charlie Kirk, I believe his wife and a team of their type of people are having, I'm trying to be respectful here, are having their version of the Super Bowl halftime show in which they quoted, it's called Anything in English. Yep. I just don't understand how it's okay for them to be this way, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't make sense. But so they're going to have their own Super Bowl halftime show that will air the same day of the Super Bowl for people who are opposed, angry, upset, mad, decuffled, and defuffled about Bad Bunny's performance on the Super Bowl halftime show. An all-American show. This is supposed to be all-American. which means he's an American. He's an American. I don't know what they want to see. I guess they're feeling like Kendrick Lamar was the straw that broke the camel's back last year, and now they're not wanting to see people of color of any type to any level on the Super Bowl this year. That's what I'm assuming. So yeah, there you go. That's what they're having. Their own Super Bowl halftime show. Like, and whoever decides to perform during that halftime show should tell you a lot about them.
Yup, as if the divide that's going on in these streets isn't already deep enough. Well, it's gotten even deeper. Turning Point USA has just now announced that they are going to be doing their own halftime show. Yes, their own Super Bowl halftime show, because everybody's in their fifis about Bad Bunny performing during the halftime show. Why can't he just sing in American? That's literally what's going on right now, okay? So Turning Point has come out and basically said, get ready for a halftime show that you're going to be able to see on their website. It's not going to be televised. It's going to be on their website. It's going to be on the internets. And they basically said, get ready for faith, family, and freedom. Not faith, family, and football, but faith, family, and freedom. Now, I'm curious, who's going to be out there? Is it going to be Kid Rock standing out there holding Roman candles, lighting Roman candles and setting them off? Is it going to be Brett Michaels singing some of his songs? I still am wondering who's the lineup and who's going to be doing his thing, doing their thing on the stage. But I'm still kind of curious. Are you going to watch it? Will it really pull you away to go onto your website or go onto the internet, onto your phones, and watch that instead of actually watching the Super Bowl? I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's going to be that big of a turnout. You can do your thing, but I just don't see it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but y'all remember, like, back in the day, they used to do this, like, lingerie bowl thing where girls would be in negligees and they would do, like, a halftime football game. Real talk. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's my point. My point exactly. Not a whole lot of people know about all these things that are going on the internet, and there's plenty of halftime shows that are going on the internet at the same time that, let's just say, Bad Bunny is sitting there gyrating and doing his thing and saying, suavemente, you know what I'm saying? So I keep wondering, is it really going to make a significant dent for the NFL to really feel it in their pocket? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people are going to have it on their phone and watch Bad Bunny on the TV. They're going to be doing two things at the same damn time just because they want to see what's going on with Turning Point USA, but they really want to see what's going on the TV, because that's what everybody's going to be talking about the very next day. Was his performance good? Was it, did he do well enough? Did he sing anything in English? You see what I'm saying? But anyway, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, because I know this is a rant, but I just had to ask you, do you truly think that their turnout is going to be so impactful that the NFL is going to feel this in their pockets? Comment down below, like, share, follow. Let's talk, y'all. This is crazy.
What do you guys think about conservatives, Republicans now planning their own halftime show just because they can't stand the fact that it's not one of them that will be performing at the halftime show? The moment Bad Bunny was announced, they all went wild. It even got to a point where the orange man said he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico, forgetting the fact that Puerto Rico is in the United States territory, so every single Puerto Rican is a United States citizen. It's like some of them do not know, because when you listen to some videos of those who are not happy with the fact that Bad Bunny is going to be the one to headline the halftime show, they are talking as if he is not a United States citizen. They are even saying that they are going to get him detained. Like, what is going on? He is a United States citizen. They are trying to, preserve a particular image, a white conservative Christian image, according to what they have been doing. Because to them, the whole American as the theme of the next one that they will be doing in their context, it is exclusionary. It is a code for not them, not the immigrants, not the blacks, not the brown folks, not any of the people of color. These are the same people who are screaming freedom of speech from the rooftop, but the moment an artist that they do not like get a platform, they threw a tantrum and create a whole counter program. It is the same energy that they had with Colin Kaepernick, because if it is not their own version of American pride, then this definitely has to go. These people are not pro-America as they claim, they are just anti-change. A lot of Americans have been talking about how what Turning Point is doing is not something new. It is literally a manufactured outrage for political point. Because these people, you can tell that they thrive off of fear that they are losing control of their own culture, the culture that they do not even have to begin with. And the big fear that their own version of America is fading right under their nose. What they had to do was to start a fake halftime show as if that is going to stop anything. I do not even think that Bad Bunny is the threat. Representation is. They hate it so much when the people outside of their own box are winning. Because if the Super Bowl halftime show had Morgan Wallen or even Kid Rock up there singing about Death Road and God, you will see them carrying with flags and waving. I do not think this has anything to do with American value. It's about who these people think is worth to have a platform and who shouldn't be having a platform. Now, they have gone ahead to make a bootleg halftime show, but to protest the artist that they do not like. It's given, if I cannot play, I am going to take my ball and go home. But one of the things that these people have failed to realize is that the culture has moved on. Because people like Bad Bunny, people see themselves in him, and that is what really scares them. I want to hear what you guys think about them now making a bootleg halftime show, giving it a theme of freedom, faith, family. I want to hear what you guys think about that. There was a creator who talked about going to the website actually because they had thought it was AI. They went there and there were so many options on what to choose. They were even asking you the type of music that you want to see, just because the person who has been picked to perform for the Super Bowl halftime show is not on their side. Let me hear what you guys think in the comment section. Let me hear what you think about the way the Republicans, the conservative ones, are moving just because Bad Bunny will be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. Let me hear what you think in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.